Hello, my Leo friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for being with me. This will be a general weekly reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 2nd through December 8th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all. So just take anything that does resonate, leave the rest behind, and never put anyone else's judgment above your own. And, keep in mind that I do not view these readings as predictions. It's more about guidance and reading energies and the direction that things may be heading at this time. But nothing is etched in stone. Really, I feel that the cards are good conversation starters. In other words, getting you to almost start a conversation with yourself or possibly others. You could be sharing and discussing with others, but often it's just something, sometimes the cards give us messages that allow us to look at things in a way we hadn't, or can help us, guide us to redirect our energies to focus better, or even just encourage the energies that are already in our favor, right? Okay, so what we have here from the minor arcana, we have on the left the physical realm, what's going on in your physical world, the mental world, in other words, what you're thinking about, talking about, focused on. And the spiritual realm, the message from the spiritual world, sometimes it's advice or encouragement or acknowledgement of a sort. And then the overall energy from the major arcana here. So right off the bat with Temperance reversed, I feel as though there may be a lack of balance in your life in general between your physical and spiritual states. In other words, your spiritual creativity, your vibration, you might not be allowing the universe to basically guide you and deliver to you what you desire, right? You might not be allowing the path of least resistance. Maybe you're trying too hard or something, but that's what I feel with that. But we can get back to that, and we'll see how, if that applies anywhere else in this message. So in your physical realm here, you're working at your future in some way, shape, or form. Now, only one card jumped out, so it's fairly general here, but you are focused on your future. You are working toward your future. You might be working hard at it. You may be paying attention to your future and what you are creating and cultivating. So you might be looking at your career path and seeing where you're going with that. You might be looking at your savings account or your 401k or your retirement account and looking at what you're growing there, looking at what direction you're going in there. But this really is focus on what you are creating for yourself, what you're growing for yourself, and it's likely to be related to your career. It also could be related to your health. You could be looking at your health and how it's improving, how it's going in the right direction. Okay, so I feel like you're looking at your future or working on your future, and it looks good to you. You like what you see. You like what you're doing. You like the direction in which you're headed. So that's really good. I do think that's fabulous energy here. And again, here, I feel as though, Leo, this is you sitting in your power on your throne. This is your mental realm, and I think you see yourself as powerful. I think you are feeling good about yourself this week. I feel like your self-esteem is high and you recognize your power. And I'm thinking that there's nothing wrong with this focus. Absolutely not. You should be looking at yourself in an extremely positive light. You should always recognize your power. So I'm thinking where the Temperance reversed comes in is maybe what I was talking about is the lack of balance between you in the physical realm and you in the spiritual realm. I feel as though here, it's even if you look at this figure looking at the growth here, I feel as though this growth is all about the material physical realm here, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's tremendous focus, recognizing that. But I'm thinking here that there's a little bit of a message in here with this overall energy, is that maybe you want to kind of focus on your energetic side and your ability to allow things to happen, to line up the energy of things, okay? So now your message from the spiritual realm here, we have the Seven of Cups. So now, based on what I was just talking about with temperance, I feel as though the universe is encouraging you to daydream more, to dream about the options and all the wonderful things you might create in the future and manifest here, because we have the sevens here are like bookending this. The sevens are flanking you here, Leo. So I feel like there's more to this message than just the physical, mental, and spiritual realms here. There's you in the middle, and sevens on each side of you, and sevens are numbers of spirituality. Like those with a 7 life path, for example, tend to not necessarily be religious. In fact, they're often not religious, but they seek the truth. They like to look for spiritual truths, and they dig deep, and they analyze, and they go within. So I feel as though there's a little bit of a message here. You are powerful, Leo, on your throne here, in your fiery energy and your creativity and your charisma and your attractiveness. But don't forget about your spiritual side with these sevens. Spend some time with this focus here, with this 7 in the physical material world. Don't forget about the dreamy spiritual world here. I really like that. So also with the 2 of Cups here, I feel like it's telling you to go within and almost meet yourself at a spiritual level, right? We have the 2, two people coming together, agreement, whatever. I feel like with it reversed here, I'm feeling it's you in agreement with yourself. It's internal. It's kind of, you introducing yourself to your spiritual side, meeting your inner being, where your inner being lives, getting in alignment with who you really are, meeting that inner you. I really like this. I really like this message, Leo. I mean, I don't know if it'll resonate with that many of you. I don't know. But I'm really, really liking it, Leo, because it's all good. It's all good. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good with where you are on the physical plane here. And the universe is just encouraging a more spiritual outlook, like to kind of add that to the mix and turn temperance upright, right? With temperance upright here, I feel a sense of balance between you in the physical world and you in the spiritual world. I feel like it's you kind of relaxing into the knowing that if you're in alignment, the universe will bring everything in good time. I want to say it's like being patient, but I don't like the word patient. It's really just being in alignment and recognizing that everything will come to you through the appropriate path, or through the best path for you, through the path of least resistance. So I feel like this temperance energy is here. It's just maybe a little out of balance now. So the universe is really just providing you with encouragement to let the spiritual side in and get in touch with yourself, get in touch with the greater side of you that is within the spiritual, non-physical side of you. Okay, my Leo friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, you might want to check out your moon and rising sign readings. Either way, I want to thank you for being with me, and I hope you have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next week.